bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is the very dangerous Mike Hughes. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Minnesota taking over possession here on offense and wanted to revisit that game in Week 8. It was so odd, their victory over Washington, because they only scored 19 points, but they never punted. And in fact, it's their first time in 15 years that they've gone through a game without punting, Charles.
And Mike Zimmer, their head coach, was quoted after the game as saying he looked at the scoreboard midway through the fourth quarter and saw they put up over 400 yards of offense, and Washington was down closer to 200. And he looked at the scoreboard again. He's like, 19 points? That doesn't translate very well. You don't see that very often. But it was a game you never felt that Minnesota was in question, right? You never felt like there was any jeopardy for them. Defense held them down. Offense did what it needed to do. Now they get a little bit of a mini break, and now they get set for the big part of their schedule. Kansas City starts on Sunday.
Yeah, at KC you'll have that game, and then they go to Dallas, so a couple of tough ones coming up. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, Cook. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
53, Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Joker. Hey, 382, last 50. 61, matchbox lights. 53,
They'll run with Cook. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
53, Mike 53. You're not ready.
They run, Abdullah, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
A CD, you start thinking about teams that are maybe ready to take off, and one that comes to mind immediately is these Eagles here as they come back out on offense. You know, they're 4-4 now. They rebounded from the thrashing they took in Dallas to deliver a big win over the 5-1 Bills in Buffalo, no less. And their schedule's pretty interesting coming up, is it not?
It certainly is, because they don't leave home for the next month. Now, the tough part is who's coming to visit. Chicago has to be almost desperate, right? Almost last stand coming in. Then they get an open week. Then here come the now undefeated New England Patriots. And Seattle follows that. And their next road game, well, they go to Miami. So that's probably good for them. But, boy, those next three, this is a chance to make your move, but it sure won't be easy.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. Wentz now to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
thank you. I like that.
Yeah, we'll wait on that. But let's look at a few underperforming teams thus far that have played 8 games, and you tell me what you think their final record's going to be. Now, let's start with the Chargers at 3-5.
Big win in Chicago on Sunday. I like them to go 5-3 down the stretch, and that gives them 8 wins. Actually, have them go 6-2. I think they're going to go 9-7.
Ooh, right there on the edge of the playoffs. Okay, let's stay in the AFC West. How about the Broncos at 2-6 right now?
I just don't see that offense improving. I think that they win 2 more games and go 4-12.
Okay. And Giants 2-6. They're underperforming.
Yeah, but their schedule really lightens up on the back end. They're playing hard. I'm going to give them 6 wins, 6-10.
Lastly, and I might duck under the table when you answer this one, the Falcons at 1-7.
That's a tough one, because I wonder about what's going to happen with their head coach. But I think they'll play better down the stretch. 4 wins, 4-12.
You're off the hot seat, my friend.
Thank you.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180! It's our field.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So it was second and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried the sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Partner, earlier I asked you about some teams that were underperforming so far. Well, right now let's play a game arrow up, arrow down. I'll give you teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack. You tell me if they're going to go up or down second half of the season. Let's start with the Raiders at 3 and 4.
Arrow up. I think they're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they will beat someone good down the stretch.
Okay, now Jacksonville there. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Watch the slant.
He'll get it up the middle, and he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins, he's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to